And no one will question me on the inclusion of Professor Burnet. Okay, it makes sense. You can Lumineon turn 2. Oh, this is interesting. So before, I believe it took the card out of your hand when you embiggened it. But if you look now, Professor Burnet's still in the hand. So I believe that's a new change as well, that it doesn't remove the card from your hand. So that is very interesting. Alright, so we're going to go for a Raikou. We're going to Evolution Incense. We do need the Lugia V-Star for sure. And then, sure, let's put Collapsed Stadium in play. Let's get rid of... I think I have to get rid of Boss's Orders. And then we just go... Well, we prize the Crobat. we prize the Crobat, that's fine. We're just going to put Lugia V down. So, you know, the strategy is very simple. Next turn, I evolve into Lugia V-Star, I play Professor Burnet, and then I win. That's literally all it takes to play Lugia. Is you just get a turn 2 and just go crazy. So it's Blissey. I think I can play Blissey. And Professor Burnet, search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them in the discard pile. So it works really well with Lugia, because Lugia, you get to just put 2 colorless Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. So it's just a consistent way of dealing with it. Okay, so I don't think they have an attack this turn. That's really weird that they didn't go into the Miltank. You'd think they would have gone into the Miltank, but they probably don't think I got it like that. But I got it like that. They're about to be very disappointed with what's about to happen. Because I literally just have it like that with... Oh, okay, well that's not great. Because with Serena, you do have to discard a card, which is a bit unfortunate. So yeah, with Serena, it says you must discard at least 1 card. So I can't just, you know, play Serena and drop to 5. You have to discard at least 1 card. Alright, Summoning Star, and then... Boom, boom. I think I just put 4 powerful colorless energy on the Lugia, and then I win. As long as I have 4 in the deck. I do. I believe that's GG. And they changed this screen as well. So if you'll notice, it takes a little bit longer for something like Archeops to come back and to like come up. See, it's a little bit slower. So I don't know why they made it slower. That's a little strange to me. But they did. And then, yeah, it's like the cards are terastallized or something. And yeah, like look at this. Turn 2, 300 damage. It's insanity. Sure, let's get rid of the stadium. Like, do you see how crazy that is? Turn 2, 300 with Lugia. This is easily the best deck in the format. And like, the only supporter I played was Professor Burnet. That was a little weird that the game took so long to deal with the Collapsed Stadium, but this is TCG Live we're talking about. It's not great. Who are you bringing up? Are you bringing up my other Lugia? Why are you bringing up Archeops? That thing can attack. So this is your counter to Miltank. It's like, oh, how does Lugia deal with Miltank? Archeops. Opponent, oh, so it says opponent conceded now. I don't like the new background. That is just, I still got the camel toe going. So it says opponent conceded now. Is that like a way to shame them or something? You shame them into saying that your opponent conceded? All right, well, this isn't great. I think I want to start the Raikou. That is amazing. What is this and why is it so cool? Where'd you go? Why did you disappear? That was amazing. Did you see that art? That art was insane. Why doesn't the battlefield always look like that? There's so many issues I don't think they know what to fix. I mean, I could rattle off a million issues that they still haven't fixed 9 months later. But I'm a cry. If you're still here, make sure you type !thrust and you're entered in the giveaway. Oh, those are great. Those are some great cards to get right here. Okay, so we're going to go for an Archeops. Don't need the Dunsparce. Going to go for an Archeops. And then I Ultra Ball away the Dunsparce and the Archeops. I think I go get another Archeops. And then I don't need the Professor Burnet. And then, so yeah, let's get rid of those and those. I don't need the Burnet. For sure, we want a Lugia this turn. And then, yeah, so let's do that. The Raikou was the wrong choice. The Raikou was definitely the wrong choice to go up there. All right, so we have 2 Archeops in the discard pile. I do like the dark version of the discard pile. It just looks a lot better with the white cards. Again, I don't know why this was the way the game was. It's kind of stupid. Okay, so then we go Aurora to... no, Aurora to you. I'm going to be a little crazy here. And then we're going to get rid of the boss's orders. Or the Radiant Charizard. Let's get rid of the Radiant Charizard. And then end turn. So we're going to see what happens next turn. I'm... Like, you might look at this board position and think, this is terrible. But it's like, no, this is fine. Okay, you're going to make me really horny? That's fine. That's fine. Like, this is a fine hand. Like, this is a fine turn 1. As long as you get a Lugia V down turn 1 and an Archeops or 2 in the discard pile, you're in business. It's that simple. Did you get a Lugia V down? Yes? You have a chance to win. Congratulations. Yeah, I guess I do put the Dunsparce in the active because I can retreat it, and if they knock it out, oh well. If only trust your feet. I mean, there'll be future tournaments, but Mike has definitely, you know, I think Mike realizes that you kind of do have to cater to me a little bit. Like, you gotta bend the knee, because I do, you know, I don't say this often. I don't like to gloat. I don't like to show off. I do have the biggest audience. I am the #1 TCG live streamer and player. You know, I'm very humble about that kind of thing. But I think Mike is going to sort of use me as a launching pad for Trust Your Feet. Like, I'm pretty sure Mike will run the most successful TCG live tournaments in the future. It's just for now he has to deal with me, which I don't think he likes doing. All right, so we're going to go Ultra Ball away those 2. Let's go get a... I either need a Lumineon or a Crobat. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I think if I go Lumineon, I locked myself out of being able to get a free bosses later. And this is one of the reasons why you play Crobat VMAX in the deck. Did I seriously forget to put Choice? I seriously forgot to put Choice Belt in this deck. Alright, so we're going to go Twin Energy to you. Maybe I use Rollout, who knows. And then, there we go. There we go. We got all the things. Alright, so Lugia V-Star, and then we evolve into you. Let's go double Chops. Double Archeops. Yeah, it's a little annoying having that Dunsparce in play. But I could go Raikou and just Aurora, and then soften up both of the Mew. That actually seems pretty decent right now. And then I don't have to worry about losing my Lugia. So that actually seems really smart. Just attacking with the Raikou. They don't have any bench barrier cards. Yeah, I know, right? This is why you play this version of the deck. Alright, so let's get the VDAR going on the Lugia just to be safe. And then I will Evolution Incense. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I forgot that I prized a bunch of things. Okay, so we're fine. And then I think I Serena away the Serena. Oh, this is a weird screen. I don't think I've ever used a card like this where it's giving me an option like this, but I do like how, you know, big the font is. All right, so we're gonna get rid of Serena, and then yes, okay, we're gonna keep that. I think that's the way to play it. And then we go Amazing Shot, and we put the 120 on the other Moo. And you think, well, like, that's the thing, it looks ugly because I can't remember who it was, but they messaged me and said, like, here's the new screen, there's like 4 different fonts going on, or 4 different font sizes. Yes, TCG Live does look ugly, but that was nice. You know, keeping in mind, this isn't like in general with, you know, the card game space. This is in terms of TCG Live we're talking. I'm not talking... Uh-oh. So here we go. Are they going to be able to use Forest Seal Stone 100 times? And Shiny Ray, we've been saying this every single time. When anything comes out, you know, we're just like, oh, now it's finally good. Now it's finally good. Okay, so yeah, Forest Seal Stone is bugged. You can literally use it infinitely. Awesome. So, going on past experience, they did address the issue with Lost City, like right away. All right, so let me see if I can post the tweet onto the subreddit just so people are aware. All right, so potential bug. Yeah, it's a potential bug that you can use Forest Seal Stone infinitely. Slightly potential bug. How do you do it? You just do it. there's no glitch or anything. You just attach the Forest Seal Stone to a Genesect and you just use it. So yeah, we're gonna face it on the ladder, of course. So this just creates a scenario where I can't really, you know, play the TCG, right? Because if you're facing off against Mew, they can just go get Power Tablet, Power Tablet, Power Tablet, Power Tablet, Choice Belt, any other cards. So it's like, of course they messed this up. Of course. You know, we knew there was going to be bugs day one. This is kind of pathetic. Right? It's kind of pathetic. And the Lost City bug is still there. So the Lugia V should have also gone to the Lost Zone because it's not considered an attached card. But of course, that's not how this goes. Alright, so Lugia V is going down. I'm going to attach the Powerful Energy. Let's go Primal Turbo. I mean, I can still win this game, which is kind of funny. You know, I can still easily win this game. It's just a case of if they can loop their bosses, then I lose. But if they try to do anything, like if they try to boss up my Lugia, they lose because my Raikou is just gonna go boom boom game. Okay, so let's get rid of the Tool Scrapper. No, this is Michael. This is Michael. Hey, we can get rid of their Forest Seal Stone too. Get out of here, Forest Seal Stone. Oh no, I can only do 100. That's fine. That's fine. 100's fine. Let's do. Okay, well it should say 100. That's very misleading. So I still have a boss's orders. I don't know if I play an ordinary rod. I gotta say this. You know, I dig into live a lot. There's still so many issues with the game, but changing it to a dark mode for the discard pile, brilliant move. It just looks so much cleaner. It matches the board. It's just, it's so much more improved. But yeah, this is going to be, I posted on the subreddit, you know, people are going to complain, oh, you posted it on the subreddit, now people are going to use it. It's like, yeah, but, you know, the developers need to know about this as well. The developers also need to know about this, and I'm trying to post it everywhere. You post it on the subreddit, maybe they'll see it, maybe they won't, I don't know. So also keep in mind, you know, it's infinite with like every deck, right? It's not just with Mew. It should be infinite with every deck. I wonder how much influence? Well, keep this in mind. All right, so we got Lugia. I can still win this game pretty easily. Okay, so I go Arrow Dive. I get rid of Lost City, and then I bosses for game, right? So I just go Hiding Energy on you, because Hiding Energy works. And then we go Arrow Dive for 150. And no, we don't discard the stadium. So yeah, Lost City should send the Mew V to the Lost Zone. That's according to the FAQ that I read on Pokegym. They're not considered attached cards. Pre-evolutions are part of the Pokemon. They're not considered attached cards. And that's the ruling with Wash Energy. With Wash Energy, all of the pre-evolutions go into your hand, I believe. You know, my old brain, my boomer brain might be lying to me. And I don't like how the damage counter is just randomly... it looks like it's not placed correctly. It looks like it should be arrow first and then damage counters. Gardas, yeah, you came in to congratulate Live, but Live just let you down one more time. But yeah, so I do have some influence, I think, because when Lost Origin came out, there was the Lost City bug, and there was another bug that I can't quite remember. There was some other bug, I don't remember what it was. That's gonna bug me. But there were two bugs. They weren't reported anywhere except for my Twitter and my stream, and they were addressed within 24 hours. So I was the only one reporting the bug. Like, obviously someone could have emailed the Pokemon company and showed them my stream or something. But it looked like I was the only one reporting it. And they fixed it within 24 hours, both of the issues. So clearly they're paying attention to me. And Tablemon tweeted that they received, I think, 30,000 free credits from the Pokemon company. I have never received anything from them. I always get the notification that I have a message. But it never, that's just a bug. And we win, because I would have won next turn, because I would have had boss's orders for game. That is going in the video. Even when they can play every card, they can get every card in their deck into their hand in one turn, Lugia still wins. Do you realize how insane that is? That Lugia can still win when your opponent can draw every card from their deck on the same turn. Wait, they're playing my deck. They're playing my Doodra deck. Okay, well, they're not playing my Doodra deck. They're definitely not. EXs, I don't think EXs are going to break the game. As long as V-Stars exist, EXs will not break the game, because they don't have, you know, an EX attack or anything, or an EX power. V-Stars also give up 2 prizes. Yeah, and that's crazy, Gardas, is some cards that are part of the whole ecosphere of Crown Zenith are going to be... well, it's sort of like Shining Fates. Shining Fates released cards. Shining Fates? No, the other one. Shining Fates? Was it Shining Fates? I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, so we need to Evolution Incense for another Archeops. And then we'll Ultra Ball away, double Archeops. Okay, so I definitely need a Lugia. I do want to get horny in a little bit. I think it makes sense to be a little bit horny here. Let's get rid of the Quick Ball for another Lugia, just in case they knock out one of my Lugia. And then I will put a double turbo on this guy. And I think we just passed, to be honest. I have a really good hand. Like, why would I want to do anything? But I'm not sold on EXs yet. Obviously, there could be some really good EXs, but the fact that they lack any sort of speciality, that makes me think they're not going to be as good as V-Stars. And I have some really bad news. They fixed the glitch where you can make the numbers appear on the prize cards. I tried. It's one of the first things I tried. It's literally one of the first things I tried. And you can't make the numbers appear. I'm so sorry. You know, maybe there's some way of doing it if I click some buttons really fast and I finger them really hard, but so far I haven't found a way to break the game that way yet. Okay, well, I don't want Aurora the Aurora. Okay, so Diancie is not really a problem. Okay, so we just go Lugia V-Star, Summoning Star, and Eevee. You gotta follow me on Twitter, Eevee. You gotta follow me on the Twitter. Okay, so let's go. We want double Powerful Energy. So the new Battle Pass is Lugia and Regidrago Eevee. It's all the good stuff. It's Lugia and Regidrago. And then I want to... Let's get rid of Serena. So we'll ditch the Serena, and then... You don't believe in Elon? Well, I also posted on the Discord and the subreddit. So there's no excuse, Eevee. I'm very disappointed in you. There's no excuse to miss the news. Okay, so I go boss's orders on the Zacian. Oh, right, Diancie. I was an autopilot there for a second. I was autopilot. Don't worry about it. They can't take a knockout. I was just flexing on them. That was the whole thing. I was just flexing on them. That was the whole thing. I just flexed on them a little bit. And you missed the glitch? I know, I miss it too. And 13th Diablo, yeah, we're just going back to the GX era. Because with the GX era, the stage 1s and stage 2s, they evolved from single prizers. Yes, I was just flexing on them. That was the whole plan. Just showing them how good I am. So yeah, Lugia V-Star is the free deck. If you reach level 8 of the Battle Pass, you will basically have a full Lugia V-Star deck. You won't have, Serena. Serena, I think, is levels 10 to 15 or something. But this is just another great Battle Pass. And I'm just going to Marnie you. Do I want to get horny? No, I don't want to be horny yet. I want to save a little bit of that horniness for later. I gotta keep them guessing a little bit, right? All right, so we're going to continue. It's so funny that a V-Star with a 4 energy attack cost is the BDIF right now. So usually you want to go like, oh, we don't want to have a V-Star with that high of an attack cost. And it's like, oh no, that's fine. We're totally okay with that. So let's quick ball you. And then we got to get that Yveltal going. Actually, no, we should probably get the Charizard's so boring though. Fine, I'll go for the Charizard. I know it's boring, but it's what's going to win me the game. So boring, Charizard. Alright. So if they knock out a Lugia, I have a Radiant Charizard. Like, just look at my board position. Like, look at my board position. It's insane. And notice, I don't think you need to migrate. But I mean, with PTCGL not working, maybe you do. Just play the game. Don't migrate. Just play the game and keep your collection on PTCGO. Unless you're 100% sold on TCG Live, it's not worth it to migrate. There's the V-Guard Energy. Like, this deck is insane. This deck is so insane. And yeah, 13th Diablo, exactly. We still have 2+ years. So what, 26 months of V-Stars? And if EXs don't have anything special about them, which it's not looking like they do, V-Stars are still going to be, like, nothing's going to dethrone Lugia. It's just going to change a little bit. Lugia is just going to be slightly different going forward. Lugia is going to be... We're going to have to change it a little bit because some of the special energy is rotating. But it's still going to have just so many good things. Like, maybe Lugia turns into, less of a box deck. And more of just, you just attack with Lugia and use Cheren's Care. And who cares? Just Cheren. And what are EXs? Those are the new... I mean, I have a YouTube video about it. It's a bit of a ways back. It's back in, I think, September. But EXs are the new... They're this coming generation's V and V-Star. Everyone said that about Arceus and Mew. Well, I mean, look at Lugia V-Star. Look at how good this thing is. Oh, they got the... We get to attack with the Zard. That's fine. I can't get rid of this one powerful energy. That's weird. So that's a glitch. You can't discard this one energy. We won't let you. We're calling it there. All right. So yeah, I really wanted to use the Yveltal, but I had to be smart. I had to win the game. There's just too many good things. Like, this is going to be the #1 deck of the next few months, easily. Until rotation, this is the best deck. Doesn't matter what you're playing. Any deck that somebody has to build a deck to compete against, like to beat, that's the BDIF. You had to do with Mew, you're going to have to... Hey, all prize cards taken. I think that's an unnecessary addition, and there's a million things they needed to fix. This background is terrible, but I mean, the game is being worked on, I guess. That's nice.